We are taking a trip back down to Florida. I swear I can't stay out of Florida to save my life. Even though I kind of haven't been in a while. I'm talking video wise. But here we have a man by the name of David Nims. He's 37 years old and he is a youth pastor in Pensacola, Florida. And this guy was arrested for the third time for secretly recording minors in a church bathroom. Key words there is third time arrested, meaning he has committed this 2 other occasions. And the fact that they keep letting him go, I predict there's probably going to be a 4th time. A perverted youth pastor in Pensacola, Florida was locked up for the 3rd time in 2 months after hidden cameras were located inside of a church bathroom. Look at that. The 3rd time in 2 months. That means he committed the act twice in 1 month and once in another month, or maybe once in 1 month and twice in another month. Wait, I don't think that came out right. I basically repeated the same thing I said. Yeah, he committed the act twice in 1 month and once in another month. So that means this guy did not spend probably more than a week in jail each time. Probably. Authorities arrested 37-year-old David Nims on Monday. The Calvary Baptist Church youth leader was apprehended after a 14-year-old boy discovered a camera under the sink in the restroom at the church on Sunday. The teen immediately reported his finding to a church leader, who notified the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. Upon review of the footage, police discovered that the boy was recorded while in the bathroom. In another video, Nims is seen recovering the device from the sink on a separate restroom. Nims is no stranger to videotaping unsuspected children. He was arrested on June 7th after a teen boy noticed a camera underneath a sink in the youth hallway of the sanctuary. He was arrested and released that same day after posting a $10,000 bail. Nims was jailed a second time on June 11th. Look at that. Not even a whole week later. Not even a whole week later. After Escambia County Sheriff's investigator located over 100 images of child pornography during a search of his residence. Nims' pants pocket included 1 SD card and 4 micro SD cards, according to deputies. At least 8 people were taped without their knowledge while visiting the church restroom, with at least 3 of them appearing to be minors. And despite the mountain of evidence against them, Nims was released on June 14th after posting another $10,000 bond. So they keep giving him these small bonds, and that's why he can afford it. After all, he's a youth pastor, so he has money stashed away somewhere, and 10% is $1,000. What is $1,000? The disgraced church member is now facing multiple video voyeurism charges, though additional charges are expected. This is a sick man, but even more, the people that was over this case, quote unquote, is even sicker to allow this man to keep getting away with it. Keep in mind, look at how close the dates are. June 7th, he goes in, he's out of jail by the next day from a $10,000 bail. Then he's back in jail again on June 11th, less than a week later, and out again, and now he's back in again. And mind you, this article was posted on July 20th. So you're talking about 2 weeks ago. And he's probably, about to be out again if he's not out already. I have a feeling they're going to be talking about him again for a 4th time. So it's 2 people here one person in an organization. 1, him, most definitely. And 2, the people that keep allowing him to get out. He doesn't need a bond, point blank, period. In this video voyeurism, I thought that was done way back in like the mid 2000s. Because I remember they used to do topics like that on Maury before he became strictly with the paternity test and everything like that. But those are some sick people. Like, this guy literally planted a camera under a sink to watch little boys use the restroom or whatever it was they were doing in the restroom, a place that's supposed to be private. Like I said, what's really the definition of privacy these days? If you can't even get privacy in a restroom, where can you really get it? Sometimes you can't even get privacy in your own home. But I wish I could say I'm surprised by all of this, but I can't. And the fact that it happened in the state of Florida, that's just like the icing on the cake, and not in a good way. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments.